Hello everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Woki, and I'm back with another Fake Grand Order video. And what are we talking about today? Well, a couple videos ago, I realized that Tiamat, which was much closer than I anticipated, which means I did not have that much time left to save for her. So I wanted to do a video. I already was planning on doing a video talking about all the St. Quartz and tickets that you would get for the year, but I figured since I missed the beginning of the year, I would just do it at specific stop points for this year, which this year it would be the Draco event, and then next after this would be for summer/anniversary, and then to the end of the year. And I think that's the way I'm going to be handling it this time. So that way it's not one giant chunk of videos, it's just 3 videos to kind of look and see it out is. And I don't know how you play specifically, but that's kind of how I also play, is thinking about where the big events are, how much saving it goes from there, and then kind of moving along and going from there after assessing how the big banner went for me and stuff like that. So that's going to be today's video. So we're going to start by looking at February. February's a very weird month just because we're going to have some stuff in it that's going to also bleed into March. And then kind of from there, there's a lot of other weirdness to go through. So to start with February, I'll go with the basic things that happen every single month, which is the 5 ticket. I also have started the basic date of, did you start saving from exactly February 1st? So a lot of these numbers kind of correlate to that. So if the numbers seem a little bit off or a little bit weird, just adjust it on your side. This makes sense for me, so therefore it should make some form of sense for you. But if you feel there's something just slightly off, go ahead, leave a comment down below, and I'll update it in a post down below. So yeah, the things that always happen are, of course, the weeklies and the shop reset. For February, that's obvious. It's 5 tickets. That's already easy down the road. 5 tickets from there. 3 tickets for the 3 weeks in February, which I believe is accurate as the time I say it, because the first was on Saturday, 8th, 15th, 22, and then on the 1st, funny enough, it turns into March, which is very funny to think about. But actually, the start of it would be actually Sunday when it resets, so it would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It's 3. It's 3 weeks. Don't worry, everyone. It's 3 weeks. And from that, we get 9 St. Quartz, 12 from daily logins, and then 3 tickets from the daily login as well. And yes, those are the basic ones that happen all the time. In terms of the events inside here, 22 million downloads. Unfortunately, if you are not playing since before February, you won't be able to get the St. Quartz, but I'm counting it in there just because I assume most people would probably be doing it. 30 St. Quartz from the normal login bonus from reaching it there. We should be reaching that pretty soon and be able to count that towards the end total there. In terms of other stuff in February to look out for, Questionnaire gives us 4 tickets, just to show you real quick, 4 from here. I don't know if this is still happening in February, but I'm assuming it's February or March, one of those two. I really hope. And if it's not there, then there has to be some other way for us to get 4 tickets, because as I'm going to show here, it's a really tight space here, and we need to get as much, because our time is so short in saving, we need to cram as much as we can so we can get the maximum amount for when Draco releases. So yeah, 4 tickets from there. From the Valentine's Day event, it is going to be 7 St. Quartz and 5 tickets. The 5 tickets are pretty obvious. It comes from the point rewards. As you can see here, it is in, I believe right here, 1 at 150k, 2 at 300k, the third one is at 700k, the fourth one is at 1 million, and the last one is at 1.5 million, and that's a total of 5 tickets. From beating the main quest, there are 7 acts, so you would get the 7 St. Quartz. I won't show you the specific acts in case you were wary of spoilers for the Valentine's Day event, which is a very silly thing to say, but it's my way of, that's the way I choose to conduct myself on this specific manner. So that's how it looks like for Valentine's Day. And then this is where it starts to get weird, because in Japan, this was obviously late February, but this is early February for us. The Valentine's Day event, for example, is going to start from the 6th. And if it runs 3 weeks like it did here, we would still be in February by the time it ends, so we would be some other stuff here. The advanced quests obviously aren't St. Quartz for right now. They're St. Quartz for the future, which I'll probably add them to the total of when I talk about anniversary stuff is how many advance quests did you do, and how much does it equal to how many Saint Quartz you get for anniversary. But for right now, just keep that in mind. I know that this is Saint Quartz in the future, just it's not for Draco right now. You won't receive them in time, so I'm not counting them. Another thing, because I just saw the 2,800 days anniversary, I believe 2,800 days will actually happen for us on February 22nd, because it'll be 100 days from November 14th, 2024, from the last time we had 2,700. So that means that's an additional 10 Saint Quartz that happened in February. Very nice. And then the last two things, so I said the cutoff for me would basically be the Chaldean Heavy Industries right here. So I'm counting Chaldea Boys Collection into February, but this likely also can bleed into March either way. It's important to note just because it's 7 tickets inside of here, which is the Chaldea Boys Collection because of the login thing. So that's 7 tickets right there to keep track of. Just know it either happens in February or it happens late February or it happens early March, either one of them. And then this likely happens in February because it's the pre-release campaign for Chaldea Boys Collection, and inside here, that's 3 Saint Quartz. So we'll say that's the cutoff right there for February. So what remains for us in February is a total of 71 Saint Quartz. When you add in the 30 Saint Quartz from the 27 million, the 10 Saint Quartz from the 2,800 days, 9 Saint Quartz from the weeklies, 12 from the daily login, 7 Saint Quartz from the Valentine's Day event, and 3 Saint Quartz from the login on Chandea's Boy Collection. That's a total of 71 Saint Quartz. And then when you include the tickets, from tickets it is, just to give a refresh of it again, 3 from the daily login, 5 from the Valentine's Day event, 7 from Chaldea Boys Collection 2025, 5 extra from the 27 million downloads, because obviously most people should have gotten it by now, and you should get it there, but I forgot to mention it a little bit earlier when I was talking about the 30 Saint Quartz and 27 million. There's also 5 extra shop tickets there. 4 tickets from the questionnaire, and then 5 tickets from just the regular or old monthly reset, which I don't know if I had mentioned again, but just in case I didn't mention it, there you go. So that's a total of 29 tickets for February. So total 71 Saint Quartz and 29 tickets. Next, we go into March. In March, we start with the Tales of Heavy Industries. And on here, we have 3 tickets and then 8 Saint Quartz. Here, the first ticket is at 55k on the points ladder. Second is at 400k, and then the last one is at 800k, and then that's basically it. There's not any more from that point forward. There's 8 compared to the 7 because we get a Saint Quartz from the prologue, which is, I guess, pretty nice. Not bad. One moment, because I think I hear my cats going crazy. Alright, I'm back after a quick cat check. So yeah, 8 Saint Quartz from right here, from the main quest, 1 in the prologue, and then 7 main acts, and then 3 from there. Next, because of the way I'm going to explain it is that in March there should be 4 weeks. We don't know actually when the Draco event starts. We just don't know when it starts. So I've given us 4 weeks basically, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, because I assume it's going to happen sometime after the 23rd, probably somewhere into the 27th or something. I don't 100% know. I'm guessing. This is also where, like, the amount of... A lot of March is a lot of, like, maybe it happens and we get the Saint Quartz from it, but I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and say 4 weeks. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I got fucked up and I missed out on a couple Saint Quartz. But either way, in 4 weeks' time, it should be 12 Saint Quartz, 16 from the daily logins, and then 4 tickets from the daily login. And then if you... this also kind of depends on a lot of things, because we get 30 Saint Quartz every 50 days. I basically clocked it so that if you were starting from the 1st of February, by March 24th, it would be 50 days, and you'll get 30 Saint Quartz. So, therefore, I'm counting it as 30 Saint Quartz for March. If you miss any days, obviously you don't get access to it in time, basically. So keep that in mind. And also for some people, funny enough, I think it should be that it should be it's possible for you to actually get more quartz, because you could have gotten the 30 cent quartz on February 1st and then making it all the way to the 24th and gotten it there. So again, keep track of it on yourself as well. These are all, I tried to give as much variance to the random numbers that come up on here, so I'm pretty positive on this one. This is why I included it. So yeah, 4 weeks in March, like I said, 12 cent quartz, 16 from daily login, and 4 tickets from daily login. 5 tickets from the monthly reset, and then evocation. This is a big one, because as you can see here, Takatsuji's in March. That doesn't change. Takatsuji's still early March, and this is late March. The problem is, there's actually 2 events in between that give a lot of sync quartz. And the one that I'm pretty sure is 100% going to happen, because it has to happen, is Evocation Festival Part 1, because I think it's easy to kind of like, this starts near the end of, I want to say Takatsuji's, I think. Yeah, this runs like a couple days before it, so I think it's actually very easy for them to just squeeze this in whenever they want, and they should, as the sooner the better, to be honest with you. Because from Evocation Festival, if you don't know, we get 60 cent quartz from this, 30 from, let me see, from the login bonus, which is 6 on one day, 6 on another day, 9 on another day, and then 9 on the other, so that's a total of 30 right there. And then from the limited time master missions, we also get 30 cent quartz in total for everything that we do here. So if we do not get this in time, or they release this at just the wrong time where this doesn't finish, this daily login bonus doesn't finish by the time it gets to Draco, I don't think we get the full amount of this Saint Quartz. I'm gonna put my faith on the NA team. Maybe they announce it on the upcoming stream on the 6th to be 100% Wilfy. There's no reason not to release this early enough so that everyone can get it, because there's nothing really tied to it. It's not like you do any event, it's literally just a shop. It's not like you're doing like you have to do all 3 stories now for these 3. Nah, man, I'm pretty sure it's just a shop and some missions. You can easily crank this out, no problem. Like, just leveling them up and doing all this, it should not be that hard. So, yeah, 60 Saint Quartz from this, and it's important to make note of that. And then the other thing is the Spring New Masters aid campaign. As you can see here, this happens late March, and we usually always keep on track of this no matter what, which causes a lot of complications, because this could mean that this happens actually before Draco. This happens after Draco or during Draco at one of those cases, which means that it might be a little bit of a delayed gratification from it. But in terms of what we get from this, also really key, because we get a total of 12 Saint Quartz from the retweet campaign that is going to likely happen for us, but it won't just be retweet, it'll be like whatever, shares, follow us on, we can't follow us on TikTok, whatever the hell they want, share whatever, click a button, share it out to everyone, and we'll give you Saint Quartz and tickets. 12 Saint Quartz and 5 tickets from that. From the daily login bonus 1, there's 4 of these. We would get 2 tickets from it, and then also 6 Saint Quartz. On the next daily login bonus, it's again 6 Saint Quartz and a bunch of faux and a single golden apple, which I'm not counting for this because we're talking about pure currency to summon with. Daily login bonus 3, which again features 9 Saint Quartz, 3, 3, and 3, and then the limited time master missions. And inside of these master missions is 12 Saint Quartz and a single ticket. So that combined with everything. And then there's also, if you're a returning player, you get a bunch of stuff here, but which totals in 60 Saint Quartz as well. So if you were a new player and you started, or returning player, and you came in during this time, that's 120 Saint Quartz for you. But unfortunately, I don't think this happens in time. If we stick to the original schedule of when it always is, and usually we always do, even I went back and checked, even if some other events kind of get moved forward, we usually always do Spring New Masters aid campaign around the same time. I hope that they actually push it forward sooner, because that's real rough. I also am not counting the 10 Saint Quartz that we get from April, which is from the Fate Grail League. They always do this every year. There's that April Fool's thing, and then on the next day they do like, oh, that got canceled, or that got shut down. Here's 10 Saint Quartz for celebrating with us, or something like that. So that's likely not happening. So because I don't know the full Spring New Master thing is actually going to be releasing on time, or it's going to be happening during, I basically created 2 charts. One is for March, the St. Quartz total, which is 30 St. Quartz from 50 days, 8 St. Quartz from the Chaldea Heavy Industries event, 12 St. Quartz from the 4 weeks, from weeklies, 16 from daily logins, 30 St. Quartz from the Evocation login, and 30 St. Quartz from the Master Mission, along with a FGO Arcade pre-release, which also has 3 St. Quartz in it, which is this thing right here. It has right there. I forgot to show it. This is where Tiamat comes from. 3 St. Quartz right there. And yeah, that's basically it. Just wanted to be double sure on this one as I clicked away from it. God damn it, Tiamat's banner. So that totals to 129 St. Quartz. In terms of tickets, it's going to be 3 from the Chaldea Heavy Industries, 4 from Daily Login, 5 from the Monthly Reset, which totals up to 12. So there we go. And then when you include Spring Masters' stuff, the total changes to 174 St. Quartz and 20 tickets, all in all. So that would mean, in total, between now and Draco, it's likely going to be 200 St. Quartz, which is equal to 6 multis, with 10 away from you being 10 away from doing an additional multi. Or if everything is included in the Spring New Masters, then it's 245, and that makes it 2 more, so that makes it 8 multis. And then tickets, it goes from 41 tickets, which is 4 multis plus 1 summon, to 49, which is 1 summon away from being able to do a full 50. And yeah, in terms of the Draco event as well, just to mention it, because this is actually, again, more post stuff. From the Draco event itself, it's 12 St. Quartz from Part 1 and Part 2 Master Missions, and then also 2 tickets. That's right, Lucifer, only 2 tickets. They're really screwing us up on the amount of tickets that are going to be featured within. He's currently beside himself. He said, how am I going to save? What am I to do? Also, it's really deep into the damn thing. It's like complete 50 missions, get a single summon ticket, and then here's the other summon ticket, clear all the quests, including 90 plus and above free quests. Can you handle that, Lucifer? He's looking at me with his doll eyes saying, you know I can't. But I'll do it for her. It's okay, boy. So, it's okay. Lucifer, what's wrong? It's okay. I'm gonna clean up here. Okay. So yeah, that's basically how it's looking like. It's gonna be really, really, really weird. I really hope that a lot of the stuff that I mentioned here that is gonna be like, yeah, in JP it made sense because they had it until April. But if we miss a lot of this stuff, it means that a lot of the people who currently were like, oh, I'm totally tapped out for Cuckoo, so I guess I'm done. I guess I'm going to just save and wait for Draco. If we skip a lot of this stuff, you get a heavy ding into available St. Quartz right away. Like, even thinking about the fact that if we don't have Evocation Festival and we don't have the Spring Masters in time, that's 3 multis. That's 3 full multis, man. That's crazy to me. But, yeah. Obviously, for a lot of other people as well, that time is a good time to start grinding for the story and for any interludes that you have, any strengthenings, that kind of stuff to kind of build up your supply there. But if you're someone who's just like literally living by what my daily gets, what my events are currently, and you have none of that stuff ready to go at the moment, it's looking a little rough, to be honest. It's not bad overall if you count my whole, like I've said in the past, like even 3 multis is enough. I've done multiple videos where I was able to do 3 multis and it was completely enough, and I've also seen people go, I saw someone in a comment leave me a comment saying, it took me 900 St. Quartz for a single Cuckoo, and then also I got 0 Talox. And I said that, and he also said that was my main focus. And I said, I have no idea how you could be that screwed up by the RNG. It's insane. But at the end of the day, it is all luck. Is 8 multis enough? Typically, no. If you're going for more than 2 SSRs, I would say you need an insane amount of luck to get anywhere. But you know, that's why we play gachas. If we made smart decisions with a lot of things, we would not be. Most players would not be gacha players. But because we are gacha players, we kind of have to live by the smallest of percentages to see that it's a chance of happening. So yeah, and again, if you did save up everything and you had 8 multis and then combine that with the 5 from the tickets, I think that's still a pretty decent shot of trying to potentially get Draco at MP1. I'm not saying it would succeed, because obviously a full success is 900 St. Quartz, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. But anyway, that's the end of the video, everyone. Feel free to leave a comment if I missed anything here, if you have any specific thoughts about how much St. Quartz. Like I said, a lot of the numbers that I give out here are specific to the way I kind of calculated it in my head, and it's different for every person. And it was also different depending on when you consider the start of a lot of things, or when you think Draco's event is actually. Like I said, late March, and this says late March, but for all I know, for them, late March is like the 23rd of Sunday, and that completely invalidates one of the things that I was talking about, which was 36 quarters from the from 50 days, right? Like it all kind of depends on what they kind of do, and I'm gonna be very interested to see what they choose to do, because they basically had to fit like 3 months worth of stuff in 2 months, in like a month's time, actually. Like the remaining things of February, everything in March, and then also all the stuff that was like Evocation. It's gonna be a real bummer when Evocation is really waiting till April. But even looking at this, you can see that, like, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna be that way. Plus, Evocation is not like an actual thing you fight. It's just like a couple missions. There's no reason for them not to release this early, is what I'm saying. Anyway, again, feel free to tell me how you feel. Tell me how your saving is currently going. I should have, all things considered, if I started saving, because I'm about to lose 3 multis to Pope Joan on the 6th or 7th when they release her event. But then from there, I'm kind of saving and waiting, and then summoning on Tiamat from the beginning, probably doing 3 multis there. And then if I conclude all this that I have right here, I should have somewhere around 400, maybe 400 St. Quartz for Draco, including all the interludes that I still have to do, and a lot of the other fights that I also have to do, and I'm getting pretty close to bonding 11 and 12ing some certain units, so we'll see. Anyway, that's the end of the video, everyone. I wish you all the best of luck. Lucifer has gone to bed, so he's calm now. He's ready. He's prepared for Draco, and I can only hope the same is true for you. Unless you were saving for anniversary, in which case I say, happy saving. I'll see you guys at the anniversary as well. Until next time, goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day. Peace.